How do troll comments affect you? Trolls have a special relationship with trolls, really. I find some of them entertaining, very much so. True trolls, we're talking about true trolls, who are, you know, people who comment on videos, joking around, not potentially meaning much harm. So people like Mike Bizzle, they're amusing people. They are. He is a funny person. He makes creative comments, and I enjoy what he actually writes. Then you have other kind of trolls who just make hurtful comments, and that doesn't really help anyone. I'm not affected by it. You know, I have been in my life subject to numerous negative comments, bullying, if you will. Doesn't affect me. I don't believe that anyone could say anything online that would really affect me too greatly at all. Certainly not that it hasn't happened thus far in the career of my YouTube channels. I like to have fun with trolls, actually. I like to comment back, play with them, correct their grammar, crucially. And recently, in fact, I wrote a letter to Troll's parents when I saw on his account that he had an unboxing video where he'd stupidly left his address in. So yeah, Trolls pretty harmless to me, and some of them I enjoy. Are you surprised that people continue to misunderstand your How to Draw series? I can't say I'm surprised, because the ignorance of people should never be a shock to anyone. It's just weird. I even put a disclaimer, a warning, at the beginning of the videos now that says this video is a spoof. I don't know how much clearer you could make it. It's fine. The videos themselves do very well for me. On the comedy channel they get quite a large number of views between them. It is a shame that they're not picked up comedically, but it's a difficult thing to search for. No one is really searching YouTube for spoof how to draws. Am I intentionally misleading them by calling it How to Draw? I don't think that I am, because the name of the channel is Michael Jamieson Comedy, and at the beginning it says it's a spoof, so you know, maybe there's an argument there that they're already deceived at the point of, before they've clicked on it, they've already been deceived. Maybe there is an argument for that. But fuck 'em. What made you love comedy? I don't know. It has always been something that I've been interested in. I've always liked making people laugh. That gives me a good feeling. I have evolved, probably more recently, into a very egotistical person, unfortunately. Probably arrogant as well. Which I am sorry for, but can't necessarily help. I mean, I do think I'm brilliant. I do think I'm hilarious. But your question is, where did I love comedy from? I've just always liked it. I don't think I did anything particularly different in my upbringing. Watched a lot of comedy films, just liked them. A lot of comedy TV shows, just liked them. And I guess some people just connect with that. Why is Jimmy Carr a comedian? Is probably a question you could ask him. Yeah? And he'd probably say, oh, I don't know. Same with me. People think you're big-headed. That's a statement. It's a question. It is a question. People think you're big-headed, and that's a question. What is it? Got a question mark on the? Okay, people think I'm big-headed. Yes, I have. As I said, I have become big-headed. I've become arrogant. It used to be a facade, but when you get to a certain point, when you've been doing the facade for so long, and then you couple that facade that you were probably doing to instigate laughter. You were doing it as a tool for laughter, for humour. When you get to that point, and then in your brain you also think, no, but I am brilliant. The two kind of combine together, and oh, you just are now arrogant, big-headed, egotistical. I don't know if that answers that, which what you asked, which wasn't a question. Are you insecure? Am I insecure? Deep question. I have insecurities, is what I would probably say to that. I have insecurities about my appearance. There are two things that I don't like about myself very greatly. Weight and teeth, to be honest. Perhaps at least one I can change. And I have a great fear. There is a great fear that I feel that I will not achieve what I want to achieve. My YouTube channels are my very great passion, as most people know about me, and I think that I'm very good at it. I enjoy every process of YouTube, so recording, filming, writing, coming up with the ideas, editing, and the visual design process. That includes the visual design process of actually making a brand, making a thumbnail, making graphics, all this kind of thing, are things that I'm very interested in. And my career, no, I wouldn't actually call it my career, my job, my paid job, is in customer services and in management. These are two things that I have absolutely no passion for whatsoever. I have zero desire for that. And so YouTube, to do YouTube professionally is a very difficult thing to achieve. It is probably so many people's dreams job, certainly mine, but it's very, very hard to achieve. And though I have had relative success, 8,000 subscribers on my food review channel is the highest I've achieved thus far. That will continue to grow, but I have a very great fear that I will never achieve it professionally, and that leaves me in the position of doing something that I don't like for a very long time, and that is a terrifying, daunting prospect. And I also feel sad that it's a waste of my talent. I think I do have talent for YouTube. I don't think I'm particularly bad at management, and in fact I think I'm very, very good at customer service, but I do think that my talents are not adequately used in a professional sense. It's impossible that they could be in the role that I'm in. So do I have insecurities? We probably all do. I do.